Bon dia, bon dia. How's it going? Welcome to this week's video. Another grey day here today. It's probably about 5 or 6 of these kinds of days in a row, which has severely tested our solar capabilities. Last night the electricity ran out at 6 o'clock before we'd even cooked dinner, and so we were sat in the dark by candlelight with absolutely zero electricity in any of the power banks or batteries that we had. So that was good fun. Luckily we had some on the laptop, didn't we, Albs? Watch The Hobbit. So we've kind of redirected our priorities a little bit, which when you're living like this kind of becomes one of those things that you just have to do. So the plan was to not put the OSB roof on this immediately and to start work on the inside of the cabin. But we need more panels and we need to get them working efficiently. So we're going to crack on with this. Sausage dog. Need this pallet, mate. We've got both of you here now. Need to put an OSB board down here.
You have?
No, it should be alright. So in last week's video we asked you guys for some advice in the comment section, and as ever you delivered with lots and lots of options. A lot of them were really good but weren't really suitable for us because we don't want to be spending too much money unnecessarily. So the obvious option for the roof of this would have been to use the sandwich panels, but they cost quite a bit really. The OSB boards are dirt cheap, so they're only like €13 each. So yeah, it's just how best to waterproof them. So one of you, I can't remember who, I'll put the comment here, suggested this Sicker Guard stuff. So it's very similar to the paint that we used on the cabin itself. It's like a polymer resin based thing. Plastico reciclado. So yeah, hopefully it should work. 2 or 3 layers on it. So we'll give it a go. Never used it before, see what happens. This stuff's so hard to get into. I need to go change my trousers before I ruin them. Much better. Ooh. So Carissa is in the background, finishing the bottom of the door. Hopefully, at least measuring it. Probably change my hoodie as well. It's one of those funny ones that Carissa told me before I started doing this that I should change my clothes. And I was like, no, I'll be alright. 5 minutes later, full change of clothes. Me and paint do not, well, we do get on well, but I'm not very tidy. Something I forgot to mention about this stuff, it is actually designed for roofs, so that's half the reason we decided to go with it as well. And you can use it on wood.
It's a lot more orange than terracotta, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Do you know where the white... the white drill? I'm going to attempt to do this myself. Yeah. I used the wrong line. Yeah, it should still work.
It's actually the dot.
Okay.
But what I do is actually watch.
The blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Could be slightly better. So many trip hazards out here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, sunshine. Just ruined my doorstep. So whilst Iwan finishes putting the layers on this, which looks very orange in this light, I think after a few more layers and it's dried, it should hopefully be more this kind of colour off the roof. What I'm going to do is we need to put these roof end plates on. We've kept waiting for it to be dry enough, and then it's kept raining on and off, but we're just going to go for it today. It has all this plastic that needs peeling off it, then it should slide in, and then we've also got a bit of glue to stick it on with, so hopefully it goes smoothly.
All down.
Good job. Whilst I do this very tedious plastic peeling, we have 8 of these to do, so that's fun, although I think Ewan's already done one. I thought I would tell you about how annoying our weekend has been. Living off-grid can be very romanticised, and it is amazing because it allows us to live in the middle of a field, but the electricity situation the last week, because our generator is being fixed, which is what we often rely on in the winter when we have a lot of grey days. Yeah, our batteries have just been dead as soon as it gets dark, basically. It's funny, the more we've kind of upgraded our life here, like getting a water pump so we can drink our own water, which also needs a UV filter, and having a fridge, you know, the more you rely on electricity, so it's almost harder this winter being without electricity because we've got so used to having it and we rely on it so much. So for example, when we wake up in the morning and the batteries are dead, we can't get water to drink, and we've filled our fridge with food, and if that dies overnight then it's the worry of that going bad and stuff. We've not been able to do laundry. It takes a lot of power to have a shower, and then yesterday we were just getting a tiny bit of electricity back up, and then I fill all the water bottles that we've got, and then Diogo went and rolled in the stinkiest fox poo he could find. It was like caked into his collar, so I had to shower him with the tiny bit of electricity we had, and I was like, I can't even have a shower and I'm having to wash Diogo. But I'm so glad he did it like in the morning when we did have a bit of power, because if he'd done that at 6 o'clock when the batteries were dead, I don't know how we would have got him clean. And it smells so bad that I don't know, he'd have had to have slept outside, or I'd have had to. We've got some IBCs full of water, but it would have been so cold for him. So yeah, it's felt very frustrating this weekend not having power, because we realised how much we've come to like have our systems in place. Whereas like last year we'd go and collect drinking water, so we'd just have stocks of it. We'd go to the laundrette to do laundry, which of course we can go and do, which I think we're going to have to do this weekend, because it's not looking like we're getting the generator back this week, although we are potentially borrowing one off a friend this evening, which would be amazing. I can't wait to do some laundry. But it's worth it for here. So beautiful. Basically what we need to do is get more solar panels and get them better set up, which is why we're working on the roof. And someone did ask why, you know, what's happening with the bathroom in the cabin. That is our like next biggest goal, because showering in the cold is very difficult. But we can't power the shower, so there's no point working on that until we fix our electrical situation. So this is why this is the first step, is sorting out the solar. Hopefully getting our generator back soon. So did you just bend these with your hand?
Sun's trying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's soaking.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, come on, son. So nice. I think we'll only need 3 on the front. Reaches to there.
Is it not going to be 2.5 on each side or something?
Is it?
I think so. I think we've got to cut one. Oh. Looks good.
Yeah. Diogo! Diogo, no hole digging.
Does anybody else have digging dogs? We've
Dig
got
dog.
2 of them.
Dig dogs.
They both love it, and there are holes in the garden that will snap your ankles everywhere.
There's lots of holes full of socks as well.
Yeah.
You gonna help me? You gonna help? You gonna help?
Second.
So we've gone with the method of pushing the metal underneath the top metal between the foam and the metal, and that's working well.
Yeah.
Not needing any screws or glue, so hopefully it holds.
Lovely. These have had 3 layers on now. It still feels a little bit sticky, so I'm going to give it, well, it says to give it 24 hours to dry, so we'll come back tomorrow at midday-ish to put these up. Hello everybody, today is the next day and all of this has dried really nicely. It's got quite a nice, like, almost rubbery texture to it. It's quite thick, so I think it's going to do the job quite well. Realised that the 2 types of roofing screw that we have are either far too small or far too long, so we just got in the car to go and get some and realised that it's 1:05 and the shop is closed now until 2:30. So we're going to have to wait a few hours before we can go and get the screws to put the roof up. So in the meantime, we're going to start boxing off some jobs for the front of this cabin. Starting with this door. In it there. So what we have here is the floor coming out to the end of the pallet, which is here, with the waterproofing paper barrier membrane thing. And then obviously the edge of the walls after the expanding foam. So we need to bring out the floor to the edge of the building here, and then we need to box off this underneath part to come flush with this. So see if we can get that done.
So I'm going to put another screw in. 5 exactly. So if you put the screw underneath my thumb, lower, lower, lower. Okay, so if that's like that there, so then this could be cut off here. So that end's pretty good. Nice. Want a better tool for that?
Hopefully this works. So we've just got back from the shop. We've managed to get some roof screws out. I'm going to head twice in a second. Managed to get some roof screws and a few other bits and bobs to finish the door. So we're going to try and get the roof on. We've only got about an hour and a bit of
Hour and a half.
sunlight. So we'll see what we can do.
So 50 centimetres overhang comes past this wall. So I'm measuring to where?
The edge of this beam.
Okay, the outside is 393.5. And then this one here just to guide it on.
Yeah. Quite a bit more.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lovely. So I should probably put another one of these big ones over there.
Do you reckon?
Probably. Oh no, okay, yeah,
So
you
if
go.
we do this. So if you walk forward.
Okay. You go that way with it. Can you hold it at all?
I think if I come there I can, but I can't hold it there. Okay. Okay, tell me if you want me to push.
Okay, have you got any push at all? Nice. Okay, now what we need to do is you need to go up and to your left. See how your right, see your left
So
corner?
this way.
Yeah, that needs to go flush. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we need another up. Yeah. Okay.
Don't, whatever you do, don't stand on this edge.
Yeah. Okay, hold there. Okay, now in theory, you should be able to let go. We are on one screw, which isn't ideal, but...
How am I going to get these two from here?
Throw them. Okay.
Good job.
So far, so good.
If we put in this end,
Yeah.
and then put up this one and put in this end, and then you go up and do both of them. The silver screws are a bit of an eyesore.
Yeah, maybe we'll
Might
just
wanna
get
go
some
and-
paint.
Well, have you got any of that left over?
Yeah, I kind of want to just enjoy some sun.
So today is actually our 4-year land anniversary. It is exactly 4 years since we got the keys to the barn and got stuck on the driveway for the very first time. And we went and got a bottle of this fizzy wine that night too, so we thought we'd have one tonight too.
You went there, dear.
We didn't even know
You know, open it.
what was waiting for us.
Go on then.
Diogo loves corks.
Well, they both love corks.
Yeah, true. Maybe a lemon one. Cheers, guys.
Sold.
Cheers.
Chin. Chin.
Cheers, land.
Chin, chin.
What a nice way to end the day. Under the roof. This is not for those days.
All we need now is some rain.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Today is it day 3? Day 4. It's a multiple day video. It's now about 10 in the morning. These two boards are still covered in condensation. No, it's been a very humid few days. So we're going to leave these two to dry up a little bit before putting them up on the roof because they'll be quite slippery. And I'm going to get cracking with finishing this door. We are very close now to having this whole front of the building finished, so that'll be very nice. And then we can move inside. I've taped up our nice shiny new door because we don't want paint all over it.
Hi guys, I just wanted to quickly tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which is Ultenic, I think that's how you say it, who kindly sent us this cordless vacuum cleaner, or hoover as Brits call it. Trying to keep this floor clean with 3 cats, 2 dogs and 2 humans walking through it constantly all day has been a little bit of a challenge, so I was really excited to try it out when they asked if we wanted to work together. We do have a huge industrial hoover that I sometimes use when it needs a deep clean in here, but I'm often quite reluctant to get it out because it's really heavy to lug about, and I have to make sure we've got enough solar power because it uses quite a lot of power, and if I want to use it in the cabin I have to make sure I've got a power bank. So yeah, I was really intrigued to see how this would work and if it would also be powerful enough, because we have a lot of like granite, sandy dust that someone brings in on their feet. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'll show you some of its features in case you've been looking at getting one. And yeah, and the benefit of it being cordless is on a sunny day like today I can charge it up. It doesn't take much wattage from our batteries, and then if it's a rainy day I don't have to worry. So I think one of the most unique features is its green eye technology. It has this green light on the front that lights up all the dust so you can make sure you don't miss a spot, and this is really handy for when I'm like cleaning under the oven and it's a bit darker. I can make sure that I am getting all the dust. It also has a fancy digital display which is designed a bit like a car dashboard, and this shows the power usage. It has 4 different power settings and it tells you what the time left on the charge is. It also has an anti-tangle roller brush which prevents hair from getting tangled in the bottom. So those are a few of the features. You can find out more by checking the link in our description below, and a big thank you to Ultenic for sponsoring today's video and keeping our house cleaner. There's a tree in the way.
Just go
Over here.
yeah, and then just go up. I'll navigate the tree.
Oh. Don't want to scratch the paint too much.
Okay, okay.
It was very cold this morning, so I have thermal leggings on. Yeah, now regretting that. I'm going to go take my leggings off.
Okay. Can you do me a favour? Sure. Can you go and get me one of these?
Sorry, tree.
Okay, go on. Oh, that's done it again, isn't it?
That's as far as I can get it.
Yeah.
I could bash it with a mallet, maybe.
Do you want to give it a try?
Yeah, have you got it?
Maybe. All I can do is push down.
Cool. anything.
Nothing, no.
I think that's just it. Okay.
58.5.
Beautifully done.
Sweet, thank you very much. Hey, we have a roof.
Looks great, doesn't it? Are you happy?
Yeah, it's where to put the cross braces in.
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't work too well last time I tried it.
But you used too thick a wood.
Yeah.
I think that looks too big.
Yeah.
I'll have to go like there.
Like
Whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa, loads of stalks.
Oh, cool. Oh, Carissa, look. Come here, come here. Look up, look up.
Huh.
Watch them.
Pigeons? No,
No, they look like Harris hawks or stripy tail. Sorry. Is it just a bad cut? Or what?
I think we need a new blade on it. It looks a bit rusty.
Yeah.
You could probably just buy pieces of wood that are already cut like that.
Possibly.